All right, everybody. Sorry that it says the wrong thing, but I'm working on that right now.
Hi.
Hello.
Hola, amigos. How are you guys
Que
doing?
pasa?
Not a whole lot of.
You've pretty much ended my understanding and knowledge of Spanish that I'm allowed to say on
You've
on
reached
air
your
here.
limit,
So,
huh?
yeah.
Well, good news is I've reached my limit as well.
Yep.
I am not bilingual at all, but I can order food, so that's about it. I guess I can survive.
Never gonna
So
survive
that's a good thing. I knew you were gonna
unless...
do it.
Sorry. Have to.
It's okay. You have to every single time. What's up, everybody out there?
All right, I got everything updated. All right, so yeah, this week we're just talking about some possible spoilers, and also we are talking about the tournaments at Online Worlds. So yeah, what's up, Ronathan?
Ronathan, what is up, man?
So
Here.
we have kind of
One
oh my god, you're ridiculous with those bits.
Oh, that's amazing.
Just as
What
a
up, Comics Mike?
Just as a reminder, if you aren't following us, please follow us. We're getting close to our goal. Yes, we know that we're followed by 132 people, but we're trying to reach a personal goal to reach 100 after. Sir, I forget the time frame that we were trying to do.
The first 50, which is what you need to get affiliated, don't count on those goals later. And so that's why we're in this weird one where if you look at it, we're like 132, followers, and we're sitting here, hey, we're pushing for 100. It's because that first 50 never shows up on the goal. It's only counting what you get after your affiliation.
The numbers are still off. What we're trying to do is try to get 20 followers a month. That's our small little goal that we're trying to get every month. And we kind of overextended this month.
Ain't that for sure.
Yeah, you got to have goals. You got to have dreams, man. You know what I'm saying? And our dream was to get to 100 followers by the end of this month. And we might make it. We got an hour to convince people. Do you think we can do it?
And if you're watching on YouTube, hey, subscribe to us. It costs you nothing. Literally nothing.
It's also costs you nothing to follow us on Twitter. So
Twitch,
and also Twitter.
we try to have a presence there, but it's not as big as what we have on Twitch and YouTube. So
where's our social media guy? Ryan subbed
for 6 months. Nice
in a row. I'm glad you support the channel, Ryan. Thank you so much.
I know. It's the least I can
do. Wow, we've been affiliated for 6 months now because Ryan was our first sub, I think.
I was one of the first. Yeah, it was within the first couple of days. So
yeah, and it wasn't even me.
Yeah,
I didn't do it till like later because I didn't figure out how to do it.
He didn't trust us yet. He didn't want to sub yet.
I had to see what kind of content these guys were putting out first.
Yeah, I know. It's a little wonky at times.
Yeah.
And this week it's just the three of us, the three musketeers.
Three amigos.
Yeah. So we're some worldly boys. We're very worldly, if you ask me. But
some of us more than others.
True. I'll give you that.
I live in a bubble.
Yeah. And I live in a van down by the river.
All right.
We don't discuss where I live anymore. That's no longer a topic of conversation, Twitch allows.
No, but why?
So yeah, we're just gonna be talking about a few things. DM North had a few spoilers on their page. It's basically just drop downs that they got from what was that website that they got it from?
They pulled them from a slide. It was a slide they were doing.
It was the slideshow from the Alliance open house this weekend.
Okay.
Alliance Distribution Virtual Open House for Retailers.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about that a little bit. As little information as there is, we're going to talk about it because we're going to milk the shit out of that.
Yeah. Content, baby.
Content's
king. Originally it was Chris Williams over at Ministry of Dice broke the news on it. And then, the guys over at DM United and everywhere else have further analysis of it. So.
We're doing BritRoller6.com. That's who originally broke it, and that's who we're giving for it. So yeah, and that's Ministry of Dice.
I think you just said. I thought you said DM United at one point, so that's why I was correcting.
Yeah, no, they did. I think they did a video about it.
Yeah.
No, they did. They released a video of it and whatnot. And again, not taken away from everyone, but yeah, Chris Williams over at Ministry of Dice, BritRoller6.com was the first that we saw of any of it. So
yeah.
Yep.
So we're gonna be talking about that, and then we also have the side events mostly nailed down, I think.
Two out of 3 are confirmed. The third one, there's still some wiggle room on that one. So,
and
yeah,
we've allowed the runners of the side events to announce the events. They've also said we can just announce it because they don't care. So,
yeah, we'll cover them tonight. But yeah, I mean, part of the reason we've gone with the side events is not only to recreate the world's feeling, but to really kind of work with other content creators and get all of us out there beating the drums and getting people here to make this truly a world's event.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's the document for this for today?
It's in the normal
in the drive.
Yeah.
I'm in the drive right now.
It's in there.
It's in the same place it is every week, man.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was just not seeing the folder for it. I'm like, where is it? It's right in front of my face.
Fair,
right,
fair.
Sorry, guys.
Fair.
Had it been a snake, it would run away and just shaking its head going, what the fuck?
You know what? I can recognize snakes. I'm good at identifying snakes now. I joined a page on Facebook.
That's his
That's
extent.
why I was when I went what's it called? Hiking a couple weeks ago. I was on the lookout for copperheads, man. I had been studying them, seeing how they look, seeing the variations. I was not about to get bit in the ankle by a copperhead.
Knowing their movements.
Especially with how bad I was cramping up towards the end, dude, that would have been the worst.
Yeah.
But anyways, enough about that. Let's move along. Move along.
What
are we talking about first?
Spoilers!
Let's talk about spoilers. All right, I'm going to transition the screen.
So I got a new spoiler for my car put on.
Oh my
god!
This guy's
weird for a
wrong kind of spoilers. Sorry.
This guy's got jokes. So actually, let me share the website with everyone. Hold on.
I can do it.
I got it.
You got it? All right. Yeah. Well, never mind.
So, as we said, BritRoller6, the website's in the Indie Wing on Indian Pacific. So, yeah, they're going to have Fantastic Four versus Galactus Dice Master set solo play. As they state in the article, we don't really know what that means.
Yeah, so I mean, we look at a couple of things on it. Solo play, intro skew, kind of okay. That but then the MSRP $29.99. This looks like kind of the return of a campaign box,
or
and I'm okay with that.
A new kind of way to play Dice Masters, where you play against the board. Yeah. That might be it, also.
Yep.
We don't know yet.
Not sure. I think it's a great idea. I, for one, love solo board games because I play by myself. And I don't have anyone that wants to play board games with me. But, like, I have a couple of them that I can just throw down, especially, like, Marvel, what is it called? I can't think of it right now. I have it in my living room. Ronathan has it on his page.
Yeah.
There's encounters. There's different things with it. But not champions. Man, am I have
Crisis Protocol?
No.
Legacy?
Is it Legacy? Yeah, Legendary, Marvel Legendary. That's it, Jonathan. You got it.
Nailed it.
Marvel Legendary is amazing. You can play it by yourself. I like playing that. I have another push your luck game that I have called Dungeon. Man, I'm bad at this. I'm bad at remembering what these things are because I haven't played them.
Dungeon Roll.
Dungeon Roll. Yeah, Dungeon Roll. It's really great. I love that game. Push your luck game. It's fun.
This is going to be an hour of Robert trying to remember shit.
I actually own those games, so I can kind of remember them here.
You remember those games we used to play? Yeah, I think that this is a great idea for Dice Masters. I don't have to wait on anybody to play the game. If I was smart enough, I could probably figure out a way to do a solo play by myself, but I'm not.
Yeah.
So if it's going to be in a campaign setup, I think that that's pretty cool too. I'm with Jordo. If it was an oversized Galactus card, that would be freaking amazing. I don't think that that's going to happen. I think it's just going to be a normal Dice Master set with a different type of rule set. Hopefully, these cards are playable within the meta. Not so much meta staples or anything, but you can actually play them. They're not specific to this solo play sort of thing.
Right.
I think the great thing is not only the art's going to be amazing because it looks like Alex Ross art, but you're going to get the Fantastic Four, all four of them. And gone are the days of pretending you have a invisible woman card because no one can see it. You can actually have an invisible one.
Right here.
Yeah. No one can see you right now.
If
invisible.
If Becky is stronger than Galactus, I'm out. That's what Jordo says. Be prepared for her to be stronger than Galactus.
It's actually what I don't want an oversized Galactus card because I've played the Transformer TCG and they did the different size cards and different things, and that actually became a serious pain in the butt to deal with. What I hope they do is actually have a fold out card. So it's folds up to a single size card. You fold it out to get additional things on that.
Or it'd be kind of cool, a combined card. Like you flip it over on the back side.
It takes up 2 slots on your
like Zodia.
Yeah, like a Zodia. Exactly like Zodia. That's exactly what I was thinking.
and that's kind of what I'm talking about with the fold-out card. It's one card, but it folds out to take up 2 slots or whatever, 2
slots. Yeah. So yeah,
that would be cool.
That's basically what this article is about. Shout out to True Mr. 6 and Ministry of Dice Crew. They hooked the community up, showing everyone what's going on with this.
And their source, because they never named a source, they just say their source. So shout out to the mystery source. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be cool. I'm really excited to see Fantastic Four as an entire team in the set. Wonder how that's going to work out. What kind of abilities they'll have, things like that. There's got to be it looks like there's a Silver Surfer in this image, so
yeah,
maybe get a new
Silver
Surfer.
is pretty tied to the Galactus storyline, so
he's literally the herald of Galactus.
Well, if you're in the current comics, Thor is the current herald.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, actually,
so
spoiler alert: Galactus is dead, and the universe is restarted over because once that happens, the universe starts back over. So that happened. But yeah,
Herbie the Love Bug.
Herbie the Love Bug? No.
Herbie Galactus, his brother. The one that no one talks about.
He's not that big of a world eater. He's more of like a neighborhood eater, you know.
He's vegan.
Yeah, he's vegan.
Nothing wrong with that.
Or he saw all the kids playing on Fortnite and just went, "Oh fuck this, I'm out."
Yeah,
fuck that shit, I'm out.
The little robot dude.
I'm excited for it. $30. I don't think it's bad. I think that's the normal. That's what the campaign boxes cost. So if you're gonna get the same value out of those, same amount of cards and stuff, why not?
Yeah, I'm having visions of when the first TMNT set came out, how they geared that as a 4-player set and whatnot. I think this is going to be geared kind of in the opposite end. The solo play, giving you more characters and full dice for those characters type thing. Yeah. Think more like a starter set, but for you get the full set of the cards.
So the thing about this set is it says right here in the article that it only includes a single set of sidekick dice, basic action dice. So
but to get the full dice of everything, you have to buy 2 boxes.
Oh, no.
That would be so bad.
If I'll do that mistake,
I know.
I'll do it. I gotta feed that addiction somehow. But
I think it's cool.
Yeah, it'd be annoying if that was the case. I don't think
it is, but you never know.
Yeah,
we never know. It seems that the games that we've been playing have been really greedy lately, especially Magic. So I don't expect that from Dice Masters, but who knows? Everyone's trying to recover and make their money where they can. So.
Yeah, so I love their final thoughts and their thoughts in general. They're basically like, solo play, we have no idea what it means. It's we're looking forward to seeing more about it, but yeah, this is it basically. So Be sure to follow them on Facebook.
Solo play is one of those things that would be nice to actually have a supported solo play variant for the game.
Yeah.
You know?
I think so too.
And then the next set that they spoiled
is Secret Wars. So judging by the art, like they called out, it's the 2015 version of Secret Wars. This is going to be another draft set. Looks like.
They're saying it's a countertop display. So
yep,
draft
$79.92 at $9.99 a pack. Slated for June 2021. So we'll see if that happens on time. It's super exciting. The art in that story was amazing.
Yep.
So we'll see. I don't really remember the story, what happened there. I don't remember if that's the one where the worlds combined or not. But
wasn't Secret War the one where there were all the aliens pretending to be heroes?
That was the first Secret War.
That was the original Secret War. Okay.
With the scrolls.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think in this one, Mr. Fantastic is actually evil, and it's based. It's in the Marvel Universe Prime or Earth Prime, and
this is the one where they converge.
Yeah,
is it? Okay.
And the events keep happening, and they just it's very weird. They move because Earth is the center of all of the universes, and they keep combining, and it destroys both universes if the Earths touch. Kind of event. Yeah. So
it was weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool art. New draft set coming out. More Marvel. Maybe do we have a Miles Morales card yet?
Don't think so.
I don't think
actually.
We do,
I thought there was.
Is there? I don't remember. I don't think there is.
I think he was in the art of one of the cards, but the card's not a Miles Morales card. But I could have sworn Deadpool. But
no, that was probably Scarlet Spider, because I know Scarlet Spider's been in there and Spider-Gwen, but I don't remember a Miles Morales Spider-Man. Yeah. Hopefully there will be, because Miles is getting pretty popular. He's probably been the more popular Spider-Man over the last few years.
Yep. His movie's definitely better than the other ones.
Oh.
You can't tell me it wasn't.
Fired.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. But all of them were, the most recent Spider-Mans were good either way. So
yeah,
it's hard to, you can rank them, but they're all great movies. So
yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see that. A lot of good stuff in there, a lot of great art. We'll see how it goes.
All right, next one on there, Dice Masters.
Well, actually, I want to point out, Jordo just mentioned, the Spider-Man set that we may never get, and
it's not mentioned in here at all.
It's not mentioned at all in any of this, and they did even talk about the Superman Kryptonite Crisis. So, yeah, I'm not holding my breath on that Spider-Man set now.
That's the
Ryan, don't do
Carnage one or the team up one.
Don't hold your breath, please don't. You might pass out. So yeah, that's kind of disappointing. But I mean, it may also be an early release, right? And since everyone already knows about it, and there's a lot of spoilers from that one already, aren't there?
No.
Oh. Spider-Man? No.
Well,
the spoilers are all from Dark Phoenix.
Rest in pepperonis. All right.
And the newest one that they put out here was Dice Masters X-Men House of X, which, from my understanding, was a really good story. I didn't get to read it. This was last year, right?
Yeah.
That the story came
Krakoa
out.
and all that. So.
Yeah. So we're looking at another draft set, $79.92 a box with $9.99 package, set for September 2021. So pretty good. More Marvel to go along with the Phoenix set. I've heard House of X is really good, Jordo.
And also, Comics Explained.
It got a little wonky.
Did it?
Comics Explained does a good cover of it. If you don't have time to read it, Comics Explained goes over it pretty well. Oh.
Or buy the books and support the medium.
True.
Either way, I like to buy graphic novels, so like I'll probably eventually pick it up. I just haven't had time. I got a stack that I need to go through that I probably never will. But I like to have them. It's so long.
True, but that dude goes into
Yep.
detail. He's really good about storytelling. So,
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, I don't know who would be in this set. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot of X-Men's, mutants and stuff like that. I don't know how
And
House of
it
X
says,
affected
expect some of
anything
the
in Marvel.
A-list characters and some more obscure X-Men characters. So
yeah. Well,
Cool.
Hickman kind of went into a thing of bringing up old characters that were just like a throwaway hero that really had an ability that was just like that's a joke one, and he made them actually have a star in
a
it.
purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like the one guy
interesting.
that made balls.
Yeah.
What was his name? They
That
actually
gold?
finally. No,
That kid that makes the gold balls.
Yeah,
Okay.
they actually gave
he's
a
one of the newer ones.
huge reason for him to exist and become very important. And so
Interesting.
and they also had the guy that has the impenetrable force field around him. Doesn't really do anything with it, and the only way to take him over is to take over his mind, and it's kind of hard to do that too. He served a purpose in it, which is kind of cool, and that's it's a cool storyline.
Cool.
like I said,
Black
there's some
Widow, 'cause
wonky
Black
parts
Widow,
to it as well, though.
Yeah.
Gold member might not be in it, Mel. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
I don't think Black Widow will make an appearance in this this Marvel set.
I mean,
It might be the first time in like the last 12 sets that we don't get a Black Widow, but
yeah,
Yeah,
maybe there'll be a Black Widow OP somewhere.
Yeah. It'll be Black Widow. We forgot to put her in the set, and that'll be the name of it. All right, the last one on here: Dice Masters, Superman, Kryptonite Crisis.
Kryptonite Crisis. Yep.
Yep.
Another draft set.
In April 2021, draft set $79.92 at $10 a pack. Yeah, I don't know. I can't make out any characters on the box at all. I don't feel like straining my eyes.
The only thing we really can see is a Daily Planet card that they included on it.
Draw 2 dice, prep up to 2 of them, reroll I can't read that. That's my old man eyes can't see it. Hold on.
Look with your special eyes.
I mean, this is one that they spoiled this set last year at World. So I mean, we've kind of known about this set for over a year now. So it's a little sad that we're now looking at April of 2021 for this set to come out. It'll be almost 2 years at that point from when it was spoiled to when we actually get it.
It happens. It happens.
It does.
And there's not a story surrounding this. I'm trying to look up Kryptonite Crisis as a something here, and I don't see
the
it.
DC sets tend not to really come out with themed ones around certain things too much. The Marvel sets really go about the storylines. The DC are just like, okay, we're going to give you a bunch of characters from this group and a bunch of characters from this group. I think Justice was the only one that really kind of had
and War of Light.
Yeah, War of Light.
Interesting.
If this is the one clock, what was that? The thing for DC where it was like the clock.
Doomsday Clock.
Where
it integrated with Watchmen.
Yeah, which that ended really interesting, but doubt they'll do that.
No,
this is it.
But what I'm sad to see is that it's effectively only Marvel and DC on this. We don't have a D&D set. But the D&D sets tend to be very short notice.
Yeah. And also no WWE set, no what you call it?
We don't have any of the other IPs, just the two Marvel and DC. So
I need more turtles.
All
right, Jimmy, get on it. More turtles, because Rob called for
more turtles.
I like turtles.
More turtles. I like turtles.
All right. So excited about the spoilers, but I mean, also it's a long. It can wind up being a very long time before we see it, actually. So
April looks like the closest one. April, September, and then this says June. and Galactus is there's no date on it.
It might be 2022.
Coming soon.
Who
is what it
knows?
says. So
Who knows what's going to happen to the planet by then? We'll see.
You know, I mean, it could be
Jeez.
that the
Dark.
Fantastic Four Galactus is a rework of the Spider-Man one. Who knows? You
Yeah.
know,
maybe we'll
but
see.
also in spoiler news, Thursday after our weekly show last week, Jordo over at DM North got to spoil some OP cards.
Oh, nice. Where they at?
Yeah, where they at?
Jordo, where
Hey,
they at?
Jordo, drop a link to them. I don't know if you got them up on your website or not, but
Hold on.
the major interesting thing from those was the fact the numbering of the cards seemed to show that they were each from a different OP kit, and so that would be 3 OP kits potentially coming up here.
Really?
All right,
So yeah, they hit it under the idea of a trivia, and they put some trick questions up there to where, you know, how many cards, you know, have this ability, or how many cards have this. It's like, oh, there's only 5. Oh, well, really? Look, and now there's 6, you know, type thing. So like the 4-cost Spider-Man web crawler of Forest Hills. I'm not going to attempt to read it on here. But has a max 6 die.
Whoa.
The Typhoid Mary Violent Tendency has a max 5 die on her.
So weird.
So they're doing some interesting things here, but again, these are all M2002, and you've got number 2, number 4, and number 6. So usually your OP kits come out with 2 unique cards and 1 alt art card from a set. So the 2 unique cards get M if they're Marvel, M for Marvel, the year number, and then 1, 2 for the first OP kit, 3, 4 for the second, 5, 6 for the third. So very interesting that
I want to read them. So
yeah, go for it.
Go ahead. Click on Typhoid Mary, Chris. It'll blow up. So
it's all about to blow up.
So Typhoid Mary 5-cost Bolt Mask hand affiliation. Energize your sidekick dice and hand character dice get +2 and Overcrush at the beginning of this attack step. And like Ryan said, 5. I don't think you'll ever need max dice 5 for Typhoid Mary, especially a crossover character. You're probably never gonna buy 5 if you do something crazy going on in your game. It's a really good ability though.
Well, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the only black hand character that we have is Typhoid Mary currently.
Yeah, maybe there's more coming.
So it's interesting in that, you know, basically she would give her other dice Overcrush, you know, because it has to be on the Energize to trigger it. So there is a reason to have multiple of her purchase and whatnot.
That makes sense.
And you can use
there's
her
ways to get things for cheaper.
Yeah, and you could use her on her Energize side to actually purchase the next one and try to prep it with Becky.
Right.
For sure. Ooh, multiple man with max dice 10.
And make it a 1-drop.
Yeah. So Spider-Man. This is dope art. I really like this art.
Oh no, the art on all these is fantastic.
Yeah. And then click on Spider-Man. So this is from the new Amazing Spider-Man series that came out. Spider-Man Wall Crawler of Forest Hills, 4-cost Fist, Spider Friends. I think that's what that affiliation is, right?
Spider Friends.
The first Spider-Man die you purchase each game costs 1 less. Recruit Sidekick.
Yep.
When this die damages an opponent with combat damage, move a Sidekick die from your use pile, reserve pool, or prep area into the field on its level 1 character face.
So the only issue we have right now is there's no allies in Modern.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so but there could be some fun shenanigans if you were, had an ally character with this.
Yep. Mary Jane, and Aunt May if she ever comes out. I know a lot of people are looking forward to Aunt May. I don't know if Aunt May was actually going to be an ally in the new set, but
And
that
here's
would've been
the
cool.
basic action Slingers. It's a 5 cost. At the beginning of your attack step, your opponent chooses one of your character dice that can't attack this turn. 2 target character dice can't block this turn. Pay a mass target character must attack this turn. Okay.
Yeah. So your opponent gets to say, pick one of your cards, but you get to pick one of your dice, and you get to pick 2 of their dice.
I love this art, by the way. So good.
But the big thing there, look at the global.
Yeah.
Mass target character die must attack this turn. All right. I like it.
We got the forced attack global on a basic action now.
Yeah.
I think this one's going to be a heavy play just for
this one's going to get some play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like that.
The other 2 are a little bit more niche, but the basic action there, that's going to see some play.
That art is so good too, man. Renew Your Vows was actually pretty good. That was from Secret Wars. That whole thing, that storyline was really good. And then it sprouted off into its own comic book series. That's when I stopped buying comic books because there was way too many comic books to buy now.
Yeah, I went with you one time and you picked up a stack about like 6 inches.
100 and some bucks, $120, I think, worth of comic books.
It was ridiculous.
Chris judged me and I stopped buying them.
I didn't judge you.
They have them, but we've gotten zero information on them. And the fact, the concern is they mentioned Kryptonite Crisis, but they didn't mention anything about this one. So we don't know. Hopefully it's not a dead product like the second
the
Warhammer.
Problem,
But
the problem with the Spider-Man team-up set is Dark Phoenix is also supposed to come out in December, and they've never released 2 different sets in the same month like
Dark
that.
Phoenix is November.
Oh, it's November. Okay. Oh, maybe so. Oh man, that honestly I wouldn't be too mad. I'd be fine with it. Yeah. But I know a lot of people would be mad about it.
It's if they did it as 2 draft sets that close to each other, I'd hurt someone, especially right there on top of the Christmas holidays.
Yeah, they're not giving a set the true ability to draft it and figure out the meta with it.
Yeah.
So that's
well,
yeah.
but I mean,
also
they did it again. They did that with Thor, TOA, and Guardians of the Galaxy and X-Men First Class all dropping right on top of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, back on us.
Horrible.
All right. So yeah. All right. That's all these
campaign box. Not too bad.
Yeah. Spoiler news all done. Thank you for DM North and Brit Roller 6 or Ministry of Dice, depending on how your viewing pleasure takes you. But yeah, be sure to check them out on their Facebook pages and also their websites. DM North is dm-north.com. Don't ever search for DM North, just dm-north.com. And then it's Brit Roller 6 for Ministry of Dice's website, so check them out. All right.
I don't know DM United. Oh, speaking of drawing cards, I already drew a Melinda May, guys, for the event. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I drew a Melinda May, and she's on a card now. So I just got to put some color to the background. That's 1 down, 2 to go.
Yeah, and speaking of that one, that should be... Hold on, let me pull up. That... why is that not pulling up? Here we go. That is going to be the prizing for the 3rd side event. That's one of the prizing for the grand prize winner of the 3rd side event.
Nice. Ooh, we got side events, guys.
Yep.
This guy's got
Should we talk about side events?
Yeah, we definitely should.
Well, yeah.
All right. So the first side event is working in conjunction. We're working in conjunction with, speaking of them, DM North.
Okay.
They're putting on the Friday night event. It starts at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, or
6 p.m. Central Time. So.
Yeah, and then it's going to be a 10-10 event, everyone, with 3 bands: Becky Lynch, Maiden Ireland, the God Catcher, famous walking statue, and Thor,
Jormunder's Sphere.
that.
Norman Sphere.
So it's gonna be 10-10 with 3 bands. That's how they wanted to do it, and they're calling it 10-10 minus 3. So
I like it.
yeah. We finalized it today what they were doing, so
Yep.
we would have had news out beforehand, but since it's Canadian Thanksgiving time, they had to give praise to a what's that donut shop up there? Tim Hortons. They had to give praise to Tim Hortons to be able to have the ability to put on the tournament, and Jordo finished that this afternoon, so that's why I was able to guarantee what he can put on.
Nice. All right.
And
awesome.
he had to ask his wife for permission too.
Also that.
Yeah, so for that side event, and for all of the side events, they are going to be best of 1, 35-minute rounds with the 10-minute for turns, which will be 0 to 3 turns.
Mm-hmm.
We will be giving prizing for top 2 out of this, and we will only have the side event if there's more than six or more people signed up for the event. So,
Yep. And if you're paying to play overall in the main event, you have access to all the events. So
yeah,
there you
and you can play in 1, 2, 3, or all 4 events. It's the same price. So if you can't make it to the main event, but you can play in one of the side events, then do it. You know, that's part of the reason why we're doing all these events this way. But the prizing specifically for the Friday night one, 6 p.m. Central Time on Friday is when it starts.
Yep.
And we worked with them to try to figure out the best time to do that. And honestly, anything later, it's going to be too late for people in other parts of the world.
The world.
Yeah. So this is truly trying to be a world event. So sorry if it's late for some people and early for others.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So in the top 2, both players will get all of these prizing that I'm about to say. You will get a random Infinity Gauntlet Super Rare. You will get the alt art and sketch with die of the Melinda May, the Terry McGinnis, and the Strahd promo cards. You will get a Squirrel Girl, the Civil War promo with die and token cards. You will get the Bellafoss Fair and Under Siege promo with die. You'll get 2 of the CR Game Room token dice, 2 of the CR Game Room indicator cards, and then specific for this event, you will end up getting the Wallop, Kate Bishop, and Vision OP cards.
Right.
That's the top 2.
Okay.
For the winner, if you win the side event, you get, again, everything that's in the top 2, but you will also get a custom dice tower, a CR Game Room dice bag, WizKids Premier Event playmat, a Strahd custom drawn art card by our own Rob.
Yay.
And the all of the X-Men animated series promo cards except for the Jubilee.
Yep.
If Ben said Scott wins, he gets none of that, and I will hunt up a Yu-Gi-Oh! Factory set.
And that dice bag is brought to you by Jocelyn. Jocelyn makes all of our dice bags, so check her out. What is her website?
It's an Etsy store, Jostitch.
Jostitch, okay. Check her out for any bags that you want custom made. She's really good. She's been really good to us, so check her out.
I wish I had one within reach of me, but unfortunately I don't. So.
It's up on
Chris
screen.
has it on screen.
Oh, okay. I'm not looking at the Twitch, stream itself. I'm just looking at the chat. So that is the Friday night side event.
All right.
So then Saturday is the main event. We've already discussed that one, but we can give a brief overview of it if you want, but let's go to the second side event.
Prop with them bits.
This one is Sunday at 9 a.m. Central Time.
Sunday, 9 a.m. Central Time.
This one is being brought to us by the Ministry of Dice. This one is much earlier for us here in North America, but is much more appropriately timed for the European players.
Yep.
They have decided to go with Global Escalation with the full set of recommended bans by WizKids. So that means Imprisoned is banned, Beholder Master Aberration from the Battle for Farron set, the Ring of Magnetism Action Attraction from Yu-Gi-Oh!, all Professor X's from Uncanny X-Men, all Morphing Jars from Yu-Gi-Oh!, all Doom Caliber Knights from Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yanti Pureblood Epic Humanoid from Tomb of Annihilation, and Clayface Relentless from Justice are all banned. In that format. So go to.
But not Green Devil Mask?
Green Devil Mask is not banned. Well, it may be banned. Those are cards with globals that are additionally banned. So remember, Global Escalation, if the card was on a winning team of a Nationals or World event without a global, it was on the ban. So, no, Thor is officially not banned because it has not been played in a sanctioned event.
And it has a global, so...
Yeah, and he has a global. So Global Escalation, cards with globals never get banned by them. So do remember, Team Builder does have the Global Escalation drop down for filtering your cards. Make sure you select that, but do remember those additional bans on that.
So that would have been updated in 2018, right?
Yeah.
What?
Global Escalation ban list?
Well, these were what they announced as of March 20th of this year.
Okay. Because I pulled up the WizKids rules form, and there's a Global Escalation ban list, and the last entry was July 31st, 2018. And Green Devil Mask is banned. So that's...
Yeah, so Green Devil Mask is banned from that regards. Like I said, these
Rob doesn't want to play
in addition to.
I'm not playing anymore. Okay, well here's the list from WizKids rules form. I put it in the chat.
Yep.
So if anyone wants to check out the Global Escalations list, plus the additional bans that Ryan mentioned, there you go. And I think there's a better thing for this Global Escalation somewhere.
Team Builder.
So Team Builder has it, but Team Builder I don't believe is going to have the extras included in it. So I will work with Truby to see if we can get that.
Yeah, it's something we can alleviate so easily. So
yeah.
Cool.
So that is the second event, and I'm not going to read through all of the prizing again, but instead of getting the Wallop, Kate Bishop, and Vision OP cards, this one will get the Ricochet, Spider-Man, and Black Cat for the top two. And the winner will get the Terry McGinnis instead of the Strahd. Custom drawn card by Rob.
That's the
Everything
one that
else is the
trying
same.
to figure out. I'm trying to figure out a picture for that one, so I'm working on that one right now. I've been doing sketches on it, so
you've been doing shading
on paper.
Shading on the upper lip is taking a while.
Exactly. But I'm working on that one, so we'll see.
So those are the first two. The last one on Sunday, 6 p.m. Central. We're still undecided on this one. We were hoping to work with a couple other content creators, but unfortunately, life has gotten in the way, and they are not able to work with us, and so we are scrambling at the last second here to try to fill that spot.
We will have an event come hell or high water on Sunday.
Yes.
It'll be either us putting it on ourselves and not worrying about working with anyone on it. But
so what? Yeah, we have a couple of ideas. We could do it as just a standard golden,
mm-hmm.
and have the traditional Worlds side events. But we've also thought about maybe throwing in a CR Game Room Legacy event.
Mm-hmm.
We've had some talks of doing a uncommon only style, not popper, but uncommons only.
Low cup. Big cup.
Medium cup.
Yeah.
Medium cup.
Small cup.
Small cup.
My small cup runneth over.
So there's been a lot of conversation and talk about it. We're still undecided, but we will, as soon as we have information on it, we will post details on it, because we know people will need to have time to build.
Yeah, and it's getting close, so we'll definitely have something sooner than later.
I'm hoping by this weekend we will have information on it.
Oh, if we don't
get anything from anybody else, we're just gonna pick one.
I'm picking one myself.
What are you picking?
It's gonna be golden if it's me picking. But if we don't get anyone else, like I much rather prefer someone else run it, because we are doing a lot of organizing on it. And
we're all gonna be tired SOBs by the time this event comes around. So,
But I've put a commitment in that if we don't have someone to run it, I will run it. And I'll give Ryan a break from doing anything and try to do it just all by myself and be the TO of it and everything like that. So, I mean, we're going to have 4 events during this weekend. If we don't have people showing up for the events, that's one thing. But we don't want to have things not available for people to see. And we are working with a few different people trying to get an event on that last Sunday. But, I mean, it's a little bit hard right now. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, just with as late as we are in the game on this one, having that one fall through on us, we're scrambling. So we were really hoping to be able to announce all 3 of them tonight. Mm-hmm. But we're only able to make the announcement on the 2. But I will cover the prizing for that 3rd event. That is set in stone. So again, all the prizing except this time, you're going to get the Pepper Potts Iron Man and War Machine OP kit.
Oh.
And the winner will get that custom Melinda May that Rob showed earlier.
Ooh, let's see it again.
Yeah.
This time in Pog form.
Pog form. You're such an idiot. Oh, I gotta pull it. Hold on.
Too late. I moved it already. Can't see it.
All right. Well, it's for the audience. There we go.
There you go. Audience. Can y'all see that? Is it doing its thing?
Yeah.
Did it blur up or anything?
They can see. They glow up.
She's sassy.
Looking deep into your soul.
Yeah.
And then
try to get that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. sass in there.
All right. And for the main event, what's the time on the main event?
So main event, that is at Saturday, October 10th, 10 a.m. Central. Okay. It is earlier than we normally run our events, but we are going to be doing a top cut, and we want to make sure that if international players, specifically European and whatnot players, make it to the top cut, they're not playing at 2 or 3 a.m. trying to win the event.
Yep.
So,
trying to win worlds. Let's just say that. Yeah. That sounds like crazy, but yeah.
So yes, we're running a little bit earlier than we normally run our tournaments, but we expect this one to be a longer event because of the top cuts. But again, the Swiss rounds and all of the side events are going to be 35-minute rounds, best of 1, with 0 to 3 for turns, with a 10-minute timer for turns. So we shouldn't have matches taking insanely long periods of time. And then specifically, the top cut for Saturday is going to be 55 minutes, best 2 out of 3, with hold on, I need to make sure I
So-
state this correctly here.
Ronathan, you're going to be in the doghouse for like the next week, right? Oh man. Yeah, I've already.
A 0 to 5 turns, but you still have the same 10 minutes.
All right.
So, for all of these, life wins at the end of turns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you'll have a
So-
rep from the CR game room in there with you. If it goes to time and it goes to turns, a rep will be in
For
there.
the top cuts, there will probably be an observer in there. We can't do that for all of the Swiss rounds. So,
Well, for top cut, yeah. So yeah.
and so I'm gonna say to Rob that I messed up and I told you I would get some more pictures of all the prizing, and I haven't done it.
That's fine.
So
You've been busy, man. You've only been putting on all the tournaments, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So if you can start sending out some of those photos that we took the other day, and I will work on getting some more photos, just so we can try to get some hype out here for folks on this. But yeah, one of the the pricing is fairly insane here.
I'll put it up on screen for the top, the winner of Worlds. Putting it up right
And
now.
this, if I remember correctly, what you're showing, that's not what all the previous stages. Remember, everything you get if you're in top 8, top 4, top 2, accumulate into this. This is just exclusive to the grand prize winner.
Yeah, and this is insane
so
looking. Right here, just
You've
the
got
grand prize.
the Hulk Green Goliath alt art, the Mr. Mixelplix alt art, the Magic Missile alt art, a premiere event playmat, the LED trophy, and it's actually not listed on here. I don't know how it got missed. There's the custom dice tower and a full set of Infinity Gauntlet Fatback. So,
This one, all this, also.
yeah,
All
the
that
pricing is,
It's bananas. BANANAS.
we understand some of it's older stuff, but it's still highly sought after stuff here.
Hold on.
Hard to get.
Hold on. The winner of Worlds last year got a Yu-Gi-Oh! Factory set, didn't they not? So
Yes.
that's older than all this stuff. So,
And again, if Ben said Scott wins any event, he does not get any of the prizing
Oh my god.
unless I am not able to find a Yu-Gi-Oh set for him.
yeah.
Oh my god.
So
right.
now it won't be a factory set. I don't think I'm going to be able to get my hands on a actual factory sealed set. But I will get a Yu-Gi-Oh set for him.
Okay, but that being said, if he wins Worlds, he gets the full art basic action cards and all that stuff in there, right? Or
No. He doesn't get any of it.
Oh my
He
God.
just gets the factory set.
I don't
No,
think.
yes.
Jesus Christ!
I will include the fatbacks as well. All right, none of the other stuff, but the fatbacks and the Yu-Gi-Oh set. If he wins the main event at Worlds, he will still get the fatbacks.
All right. Now that trolling's out of the way.
Online worlds.
Online Worlds.
Yeah, online Worlds.
Online worlds.
All right.
Additionally,
More editions.
it looks like we might have a surprise guest commentating with us on the Saturday main event.
Ooh.
On the line worlds, yes, Jordan. That's how I say on the line all the time at work because of that movie. What was that movie called? Intern. The Internship. I say it all
On
the time
line.
now.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, Boomer. So are we able to say who the?
No, I'm not gonna say who or what or anything like that. But there's supposed to be a special surprise guest joining us in our commentating booth.
On the
It's
line.
me as Kermit the Frog. It's gonna be my Kermit the Frog dice bag.
Don't promise it if you can't follow through with it, Robert.
It's my Crown Royal Apple dice bag, and it's
Alright,
just
you
gonna be
know
me
what?
doing a voice.
It's the voice actor from the character who the person who actually plays does the voice for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have him as a special guest for all the matches that we get Ben on. so that he can, do commentating as Yu-Gi-Oh for him.
It's the cousin of the guy that cuts the grass for the guy that does the voice acting for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep.
So Legion Cage asks, so honest question, because the art on the dice cards is really cool, how hard is it to learn to play? Not hard. It's not hard.
It's not hard.
It's hard to master. Yeah.
It's not hard to learn. If you really want to learn to play, I highly recommend. There's 2 YouTube channels that have a learn to play video that are very good. There's DM United has one, and then DM Armada has one. I would love to point you to one of a video that we've done, but we've never done a learn to play video, so
Because we suck at it. So
Yeah.
we don't think we
you
should
don't
be
want to
teaching
watch
anyone.
me play unless it's Chris giving me a team that he thinks is really horrible, and
Which is actually completely fair compared to the bullshit ass team you gave me. Oh my god, the worst content ever.
And also, guys, just to point this out, and this is for Legion Cage and anyone out there, if you join any of the Dice Masters communities on Facebook or the Discords, and you say, "Hey, I'm new to the game. Does anyone have anything extra they want to donate to me?" People will come out of the woodwork to send you extra stuff that they have just so that you can play the game. This community is amazing. It's so welcoming, and it'll just embrace you, and it'll dump all their extra dice on you. Trust me, it's crazy. I have boxes of extra dice just lying around.
This is just my extra from Infinity Gauntlet, and that's not all of it.
It'll be creepy at first, but then you'll get over it. You'll be like, "Oh, cool, thank you." See, Mike.
Some of this stuff.
Mike has an idea that you might want to play, so he's like, "I got tons extra for you."
Thank you, Ronathan, for posting the Armada video for how to play. Those are fantastic videos to show you how to play the game and talk through some of the mechanics on it. But at its base, it is a very simple game to learn.
Yep.
It's a very easy game to play. It is an insanely hard game to master because you have such limited resources, unlike other competitive games. Think Magic the Gathering, things like that, where you've got a 60 card deck. Here you have 8 characters, 2 basic actions, and 20 dice.
Yeah, all information is known.
Right. Every bit of information is public. There's nothing hidden from your opponent or anything. So, it's
really fun. The hardest part of the game, and you have no control over it because it's so random, is the dice. The dice can betray you, and they can betray your opponent and give you opportunities to win or lose the game. So, and that's what makes it fun. So, you can have all the things you need.
You're playing against. If the dice hate them that day, there's just not much they're going to be able to do. I mean, you can watch some of our previous videos and tournaments that we've done, and we're like, oh, and he's got it, and he makes a roll, and we're all just like, oh, and no, he doesn't. Oh, all he got was fists, and he can't spend a single fist,
Yep.
So,
there used to be Rob rolls back in the day, and then I had to retire because it got to me. I was day drinking and smoking, and no, it wasn't that bad, but it was pretty bad. So where it's just frustrating, but it's also when I play Dice Masters, I have fun playing it.
In Legion Cage, there are D&D Dice Master sets. So if you're already a D&D player, the most recent one that came out is based off of the Waterdeep campaign that just last year's Waterdeep campaign. There's actually the full D&D set around it. The year before that was the Tomb of Annihilation campaign, and it was all that.
He said, "Oh, don't tell me that."
Yeah, it is absolutely fantastic. The running joke for a while was you were going to have John Cena on the back of a red dragon, fighting, Ghost Rider teamed up with Becky
Batman
Lynch, with Batman, and it's just like all this stuff. They've got Warhammer 40K sets, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sets. It's
The art on the turtle set's amazing too. The first one. The second one's more cartoony, but that first set was so good.
All right.
Now, one thing I wish they would do like they do with HeroClix. So in Dice Masters, in previous years, if you won Worlds, you got to influence the creation of a character in an upcoming set. But in HeroClix, you actually got to request a IP that they would attempt to create a full set around.
Ooh, wow.
And so that's why, in HeroClix, they've got some of these really weird ones. But the reason I found all of this out is all of a sudden I started seeing that there were Iron Maiden HeroClix figures. And I'm like, how the hell did this one come around? And it was the winner of Worlds was a huge Iron Maiden fan, and Iron Maiden will license to anyone for anything, and so they gave them the rights to license it, and they created all the figures and all that. I'm just like, why can't we get that for Dice Masters?
Oh, sure.
I want an Iron Maiden Dice Master set. So,
all right. So in the wrap up here, be sure to check us out on our Twitch. We've been doing some fun stuff. We kind of have a schedule going on now. Mondays is arcade day. It's Mike just putting on old school arcade games. This week he had Ryan on there. They played some arcade stuff and
Sega Classics. We played Golden Axe and Altered Beast.
They died a lot. There's that.
We beat both games.
How many quarters did it take? How many quarters?
1 quarter each, because we were playing hacked versions of it that gave us infinite lives.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so not only did you die a lot, you also cheated a lot. Okay.
The very last game of Altered Beast was the ultimate in cheese. So,
man, and then Tuesdays, Tetris Tuesdays, early. Robert gets off work, scurries on over, and starts playing some Tetris.
I certainly do.
And he has me and Joe sometimes sitting in just talking nonsense. So we bug him mostly, but sometimes he likes it. I don't know. It's crazy. And then Tuesday night...
2020.
It's what?
2020.
20? Okay, all right, whatever. And then Tuesday night, the struggle bus pulls in, and it's me just playing games with... I've been on this kick of doing drafts on Magic because, I mean... I've got some tokens, might as well use them. And I did 3 last night. 2 were terrible, and the third... Rob, you want to tell him about the third?
Yeah, I basically drafted his entire team for him and built the deck. And you can check out that VOD. And you can just see how awesome it was. And I literally played the best games of Magic of my life. Vicariously through Chris.
This man's a fucking liar. But yeah, we kind of drafted all together. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. We were trying to draft. Well, they were trying to draft the first 2, and I was watching, the debate, and
the debacle.
Yeah,
trying to stay informed and just see how bad it was. But that's for a different show.
Yeah.
Not us.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday live stream, that's us right here, what we're doing right now. Thursday, it's Joe's just playing whatever he wants to play. What is that one game that he's been playing with some people?
Spellbreak.
Spellbreak, yeah. Okay. He's been playing that with some people over on the on MTG Lexicon. Because Lexicon crew, they basically just play Magic on their stream, but they've been nice enough to come over and hang out with us and play some games. Joe's been playing Spellbreak with them, and we might be playing some Among Us with them pretty soon. And I really like Among Us. Just saying, it's so good.
Yeah, you're a little addicted to it.
I think I'm really good at it. Rob will tell you to vote for me every single time. Whether he's the killer or not, he'll tell you to vote for me.
Yep.
And then Fridays...
That's my tactic.
Yeah, that's your tactic. Son of a bitch. Friday is FNM. It's going to be Magic related on Fridays always. Most of the time. We'll have special occasions where we don't have Magic days or whatever. But, and then Saturdays are potluck, get together, home cooking, everyone bring their own dish, and we play something. So.
Unless we have a Dice Masters tournament, so.
That's very true. So.
Yep.
And when we have the Worlds going on, all that goes out the window. So,
yeah.
And yeah, I think Sunday's kind of a wild card day. So Oh man, Mike, you're always gonna kill me
Wild card.
first. Oh man. So yeah,
That's the only way to play the game.
yeah. All right. You guys got anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
No, I think we're good, man. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. Please sign up for the tournament. I think it's going to be a great time. Prizing is amazing. If you would like to give us a follow, we really do appreciate it. If you have a Twitch Prime sub just sitting around, feel free to send it our way. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and give us a subscribe, like the video. Other than that, deadline for sign up is actually the Thursday before, I think, Ryan, or is it?
We haven't put an official deadline yet, but I think the deadline for the event is basically the start of the first side event, so 6 p.m. Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
And everyone, please sign up for Friday's side event to show that everyone is interested. If you're just in the tournament right now, sign up for that one. It's going to be fun. Hopefully you have time because we want to have you there. So.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
All right. I think.
All right.
Bye, everyone. Be safe.
Cool. Bye, guys.
Bye.
That's going to wrap things up for us here in the CR Game Room. Check out our website, crgr.rocks, for all our latest info. There you'll find a link to help support us via Patreon. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Join our conversations on Discord. Be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for hanging out.